good morning and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing yoga in the woods this morning. Have you ever seen a more magical place? I've got these yellow mushrooms. It's so happy. It's so abundant and luscious. So today I'm going to do an easier yoga. This isn't going to be intermediate at all. If you've never done it before, it's just going to feel good. We're just going to stretch. So with that said, find a comfortable seat and let's get started. I'm going to have you take some deep breaths and close your eyes. We're just going to land here on the mat. Part of the reason that yoga became so effective in improving my mental health and my life is because I treated the yoga mat as a sacred place. When I get on the mat, I make a vow to be here now, in the moment, finding what feels good. Breathe in deep through your nose, and sigh it out through your mouth. Releasing anything that does not feel good. You can think about it later if you need to, but let it all go for now. All that matters is how you feel here now. Alright, we're going to start by moving our nose in small circles as we stretch the neck, and we're going to slowly make the circle a little bit bigger each time we go around. Stretching the neck gently. Do not pull. Do not ever force anything in yoga. It should only ever feel good. Now we're going to reverse the circle. This time we're going to go from wide into smaller circles. I love being in the woods. It just reminds me of the infinite abundance of life, of everything around us. Now I'm going to have you breathe in, and we're going to pull our stomachs forward, and we're going to feel this in the hips as it pulls and stretches. It should feel really good. And then as we come back in a circle, we're going to hunch our backs over and just slightly pull just a little bit so that you can kind of feel that pull in your shoulders and your back. And then come forward, breathe in. This is a lot like cat-cow, but we're doing some circles. Kind of like, I've heard people call it a coffee grinder. For me, I really feel it in the hips, and it feels so good. Now we're going to reverse our circle. Feel it in the neck, everywhere. It might look a little funny, but it feels so good if you're doing it right. You're stretching your stomach, all different areas of the body. Just releasing, gentle pull. Okay, now we're going to come forward onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Now we're going to do a little cat-cow. So if you've never done this before, you're going to drop the belly. Breathe in. You want to feel a nice pulling sensation. And then as we breathe out, we're going to curl the tailbone under and let the head hang and push up out of the ground. so that you feel a pull in the upper neck and shoulders. And back in. And out. One more in. Really push up out of the ground and out. Okay, now we're gonna pick our hips up into downward facing dog. We're gonna pedal out our dog. Just kind of stretching the calves, letting the head hang loose here. You want to push away from the ground. I'm used to having more space on a yoga mat. Just pedaling it out. Alright. Now as you breathe in, you're going to lift your right foot up to the sky. And then you're going to open it up. Just feeling the stretch on the inner thigh. And then we're going to step it forward. Now, if you're new, you can lower the back knee here. Do a crescent lunge. Or if you've been doing yoga for a while and you just want to go a little further, leave the knee lifted in high lunge. Just breathe in and out, and you want to kind of pull your legs together and have the hips be even. Keep the stomach tight and arms up, and you can even look up a little if you'd like. There's a bunch of beautiful birch trees and the sky is so blue. Now we're going to turn into Warrior 2, so you're going to just pivot the back foot, keep the front knee bent. You want to pull the pinkies back and look straight forward to the right. Breathe in, keep the stomach tight here, and out. Now we're Peaceful Warrior. Bring the right hand up and back. And back forward. Put the right elbow on the right knee and the left arm up to the sky. And bring it down, and we're going to pivot back on the back foot again, and then we're going to lift the right arm to the sky. Breathe in and out. You're going to step the right foot back again, plank pose, and lower down to the ground. As you breathe in, lift the chest up for Cobra. Not sure if you guys can see me. Breathe out and lower. Breathe in, back up to plank pose, and breathe out, back down to downward facing dog. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So as you breathe in, lift the left leg up to the sky, and then open it up. Keep the shoulders level here, pushing evenly into both hands. And then as you breathe out, you're going to pull the leg up and step it forward. Again, you can lower your knee here or keep it lifted into high lunge. I like to keep my back leg a little bit bent just to get it kind of underneath me so I can be straight, keeping everything engaged here. This is a full body pose. You want to again pull the feet towards each other so you're pulling energy up and out. Now we're going to pivot on the back foot, bring it to Warrior 2. And this is a full body pose, so you want to keep the stomach tight here. You want to stay straight up and down, really pushing into the knife edge of the back foot, and you kind of want to feel a bit of a pull through the arms, like you're pushing your energy out through your arms. Now as we breathe in, we're going to lean back to Peaceful Warrior, left arm up, as we breathe out, we're going to put the left arm on the left knee and the right arm up to the sky. Breathe in and out. As you breathe out, release, pivot on the back foot, and then you're going to lift the left arm to the sky. Breathe in and out. Step the foot back, plank pose, and lower down. Breathe in, cobra, and breathe out. All right, now we're going to push back up to all fours. Swing the legs to one side and put the legs straight out in front of you. You want to sit up straight here, straight as you can. Now, it's good to start with the knees bent if you don't normally do this, but I want you to breathe in, bring the arms up, and breathe out as you fold gently forward. It does not matter how far you go. I used to start and I'd literally be like, sweet, this is as far as I can get. It's okay. The only point of this is to find what feels good and allow your body to relax and release and flow, okay? So wherever your hands land, it's okay. It's okay if your legs are bent. It's all good. As long as it feels good, you just want to let your head hang over and release. Breathe in deep and out. And you'll notice as you relax and breathe out, your body is going to release more and more with each breath. Feel the skin of the back body stretch as you breathe in and out. I'm going to slowly roll back up, and then I'm going to have you put your hands just behind you, and you want your fingers facing forward and your knees bent, and you're just going to rock your knees from side to side, so you're kind of getting a little booty massage here, and it should be pulling gently in your shoulders, just releasing a little bit here. Okay. Now we're going to leave the hands in the same place, have the feet flat on the ground, and you're going to lift your pelvis up. And you can let your head hang back here. You should feel a nice stretch in the front of the shoulders. I like to rock back and forth a little bit. The sky is so beautiful. Slowly release down. Have you bring your feet together, knees apart, cobbler's pose. Sit up straight and breathe deep in and out. And I like to kind of fold forward and just lean over a little bit here. So again, do what's comfortable, do what feels good for you. And slowly roll back up. My biggest advice in yoga is feel your way through, and don't be afraid to move around a bit in the poses and experiment a little bit to find what feels good for you. All right, one last move here. We're gonna breathe in and we're gonna bring our back hand behind us. You want the fingers facing outwards. You're gonna breathe in and sit up straight as you can, and as you breathe out, you're gonna turn to look behind you. Just kind of wringing out the body here. You don't wanna push, this shouldn't be forceful. Back in, we're gonna go to the other side. Breathe in, sit up straight, and breathe out as we twist. Back to center. I want to thank you for joining me here today and finding what feels good with me in this beautiful place. Remember, the universe is of infinite abundance, and so are you. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.